We had a good goal in the first opportunity and he was very fair. But then I wasn't expecting him going through the outside on the dirty because it would make very dangerous for him the next corner with the dirty on the tires. And when I saw him there, I had just to open and let him go because I expect him with trouble with grip with the tires being dirty. And I think just as well I did that, and we still fight again. It was very exciting. It was enjoyable because I think it was a clean fight and exciting one, right on the limit.
But Alesi was in no mood for compromise and doggedly continued to try and repass Senna. The underpowered Tyrrell on its Pirelli tyres proving a match for the mighty McLaren, but eventually Ayrton Senna got the upper hand. Then came one of the most dramatic moments of the race. Nigel Mansell coping brilliantly as his Ferrari's clutch broke, sending the car slewing across the track and out of 5th place. That's where the drama ended. Once in front, Senna is too good a driver to let his advantage slip. He coasted to victory, even pausing to wave to the crowd before the checkered flag. So he claimed 9 points, and Jean Alesi was a sensational second for Tyrrell. But it had been a tremendous scrap for the lead, and Alesi had shown true star quality. But Senna had enjoyed one of the best Formula One dices for years.
Then came an embarrassing end to Berger's first drive for McLaren. Apparently in no danger, he lost the car at the apex of the bend and slammed into the tyres. Later, the Austrian admitted he'd hit brake and accelerator at the same time. Life in the Ferrari became a little too hot for Prost. He retired with an oil leak from 4th place and skipped out gingerly as the car began to smoke vigorously. Back in the race, Senna and Alesi were providing some brilliant entertainment. The Brazilian made his long-awaited move in textbook fashion, only to watch the apprentice ignore convention and steal it back with a move as daring as it was cheeky.
Alesi made himself the darling of the media and the hero of the hour as the two battled like dogfighters, never more than inches apart. And the former world champion eventually gained the upper hand as the pair came upon Gregor Wojtek's Brabham. Senna then pounced at the same corner, this time remembering to shut the door. Rain on Saturday meant that Friday's times determined the grid, and this was the view Riccardo Patrese had of proceedings from the 6th row. Ahead of him, Berger made a good start despite a violent swerve into the path of Martini, but the best getaway belonged to Alesi, who screamed from 4th to 1st before the opening bend, forcing Berger into 2nd place, with Senna and De Cesaris behind. And back in car with Patrese, and Olivier Goyard passes too close in the Acela, and off flies the Williams nose cone.
Alessandro Nannini was also forced to make an early pit stop in his Benetton after an altercation with Schneider's Arrows. 5 laps into the race, and Alesi maintains his surprising lead in the Tyrrell, ahead of the 2 McLarens of Berger and Senna, with De Cesaris holding on to 4th place in the Dallara.
グリーンフラッグが振られた。シグナルが間もなく点滅する。赤から青に変わって今スタートです。さあベルガーが出た。ベルガーが出ました。そしてマルティネが行きます。セナリスも行きます。セナはどうか。セナはちょっと外側に膨らんだ。セナ外側に膨らんだ。さあそしてアレジーが行きます。アレジーがインをついた。アレジーがインをつきました。やったアレジー。アレジーが第1コーナー第1ターンアレジー先頭です。さあ完全に射程内にこのジャン・アレジーを収めることができるでありましょうか。アイルトン・セナが進んでまいりました。さあここの1周2周は見逃せないぞ。
セナがスリップストイング入りますよ。入った。
ここで完全に入った。ここで入った。さあ出るぞ。さあセナが抜けるぞ。
アレジ負けた。
セナが抜きに出ました。いやそこにいてる。危ない。すごい。昨年の鈴が思い出した。危ない。
いやアレジのファイトはすごい。
すごい。セナが抜いてこれで決まりからと思いきや底力のアレジーが抜き返した。
さあもう一回いますよ。
さあもう一回いく。目の前にはグレガー